I'm sure you guys are aware of alt-right leader Richard Spencer. He's one of the main faces of the alt-right. Um, and there was another Charlottesville rally that happened, and there's apparently some legal fights going on because of people, counter-protesters charging cases against them because the police told them to leave and they didn't leave, and some other stuff like that. Nathan Domingo is apparently in it too. But here's an interesting story. So I guess there was an interview done with he did with Newsweek, and they asked him about, because he was, I guess he was, very, fondling basically these very old naturalization acts, I believe of like the late 1700s, which said that it only included white males, I think propertied as well. And the Newsweek interviewer goes, like, we were fundamentally a different time in the late 1700s, and it's like, would you go back to that time? And one of the things, women didn't have the right to vote until the 19th Amendment. So you're talking like in the progressive era, which is the 1900s. So he, in response to that, in response to voting for women, he says, quote, "I don't necessarily think that that's a great thing." And so basically what he's saying is, yeah, if it were really up to me, I don't think I'd really have women the right to vote. And this is interesting because I remember reading a story a while ago. I think I read a story on it. I can't remember for sure, but I feel like I did, about, the alt-right's problem with women, because their membership with women is very, very low, and it's very crazy. And there was actually something else that Newsweek had put in this article. It's this. So this is a tweet from Richard Spencer talking about Hillary Clinton. He says, quote, "Women should never be allowed to make foreign policy. It's not that they're, quote, weak. To the contrary, their vindictiveness knows no bounds." So, this is something very interesting when it comes to misogyny, and obviously a bunch of dumb shit. But, Richard Spencer, a kook. But this is, I think that them not being able to appeal to women is really kind of hurting their movement. And this last Charlottesville rally that they had was kind of a failure. And like I said, it has led to some lawsuits. And saying that women shouldn't really be able to vote is pretty fucking embarrassing, if I do say so myself. Support independent progressive media by leaving a subscription down below. Leave a like and share the video. Help us out on Patreon, or you can donate in other ways. Links are in the description down below. We are fighting Trump tooth and nail, and we will continue to do so with your help.